Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to be visiting you guys as DAs. I'm going to give some building advice. If you find this video helpful and you want to see your island on the next tour, please fill in the DA form below. And while you're down there, please give this video a like. It helps boost the channel and lets me know if you guys want to see this kind of content again. Alright, let's just get into it, shall we? Something in there is usable, right? Alright, so this island I'm in was submitted by Lily S. It's a winter wonderland theme. Alright, so beach, winter wonderland. Winter wonderland doesn't really tend itself to beach. Maybe you can look into making it into a like frozen beach land. Putting like roller skates around it and stuff, like as if people are looking to get ready to go ice skating on the sea. Your campground is, I'm gonna guess an empty space. If you want, you could move this campground down to where that first tent area I saw is. But look into maybe trying to make this more of a camp area if you're gonna keep the campsite here. Like, you know, what does a campground need? Well, it needs a showering area, it needs a cooking area, it needs, you know, maybe some activities. But if you are going to move it, which is what I would suggest doing, because you don't have much to fill up your beaches, you already have a tent villager, if they're staying in a tent that is, you can look into having 2 tents down here. One is the campground, maybe a bit of space, move this one over to like a here-ish area. And then you can have like a joint campground area here, and you can have like the cooking area maybe up on these rocks. That's gonna take up, you know, at least this much of your area. You could turn into a whole campground. And you can get those little kids tents that are now in the Christmas update, and add those in and make it even more of a camp area. You could also look into having a fishing area, get the fishing rod, have like a campfire little area where fishermen come to do their little fishing, because winter is still a good season to fish. Alright, well here, I've already got the starts of what I'm going to suggest. Why not make this into a big pavilion? You can have park benches around, you could have like little ice cream stalls, you could have, I know you've got the teacup rides and stuff, but you could have like, yeah, one of the teacup rides here. Maybe even if it's a winter wonderland, having a little like, get a photo with Santa area, you know? Maybe have a Christmas tree right in the middle with presents and whatnot underneath it, and just have this be like a big middle of the shopping mall kind of area, if you know what I mean. Alright, so this is not an empty area, but I would highly suggest going in and putting smaller items around, maybe even, you know, just a few flowers or something on this island. Just really spruce it up and make it look like a little decorative garden area, you know, where there's just a statue and you just walk past it. It's a little like, oh, cute area there. Oh, you've got a diner here, perfect. It's a very cute area though. Oh, that's a good idea. I think you've already got the starts of it, and I don't know if this is what you intend, but your island, just because it is a winter wonderland island, doesn't mean that in theory it has to always be a winter wonderland area. What you could do is maybe this is the area, it's like off-peak summer tourist area. So dress this up as if it's like a summer area, and then maybe put in some signs that it's like closed down for the season. Maybe look into hot springs. A hot springs area could be very cute. You put down one of those like stone basin things, and then put down the wood baths and whatnot. Maybe add in some like Nova lights and like nice nighttime lighting around here, because people do go to hot springs in the middle of winter. That's like the best time to go to the hot springs. And you could even maybe make this into like a tiki bar. This area, maybe turn it into an orchard area. You could have a little forest area, but maybe this can be like a big farming district here for all these trees, you know? Maybe not a fountain, but like a well would do nice in that area. You could just make this into like a little stargazing area. This is a lovely area, but I would put your ables around here. Yeah, your ables could fit nicely in the back of here, and you could do another pavilion, but like a clothing pavilion. Oh my gosh, no, this has to be your stargazing area. If you look at Pange's Island, I believe you could pull a lot of inspiration off Pange Plays Island. She has an amazing island theme. Hello. Yes! This is so cute. I love this. And with the little... It's so cute. Whoa. empty spot. Is this an empty spot? I'd consider this an empty spot. Yeah, I think this is, okay, Jaden, this is, well, first things first, we're on Jaden Kaufman's island. So Kaufman, hello, this is your island. I would turn this little empty area, which I'm assuming is an empty area because I think this is just where you're dumping your flowers, into maybe a little like cul-de-sac-y area, like a little public park. In England, they'll have a road that like ends, and so everyone like parks their cars out here, and then they walk in and there's apartment buildings, and it's not like a lobby because it's in like outside, but it's essentially a outdoor lobby. There's like chairs, there's like the public rubbish bins. Depending on how old your island is, maybe there's like the old well, or maybe it's the well that people still use because they don't have public well. You've got vending machines over there, so I'm guessing it's, you know, I'm guessing you've got modern technology is what I'm trying to say. So maybe it's like the old well from ye olden days, and this is like the old part of town. Kids' toys around. Maybe you could even add in another villager house back here. I would turn this into a common garden, you know what I mean? Maybe there's like a little herb garden over here. You could put like the lavender. I know you've got the pumpkin patch, the big boy pumpkin patch over here. Consider moving some of this over into your communal area. Yeah, and just having like a little communal courtyard. That's the word I was looking for, courtyard. Well, this is a nice big empty area. Maybe look into turning this into a parkland. You've got like a little forest walk through here to come over. Maybe there's even like statues and sculptures in it. You know, you can get some extra red artwork, pop them around, and there's like a little bench seating area. Oh, you've got a lot of pumpkins. I don't know if you want to keep all your pumpkins, but that is something you could consider downgrading and putting the river maybe a little further over and having a little park here. Maybe building out this terraforming here, because this corner here is a bit tight. Could build this area out and pop in maybe a flower garden or something. You've already got the flowers here. You could have just like a little greenhouse in here even. Maybe this can be like a estate. If you've ever looked at a historical British palace, not a royal palace, I'm talking like a home of like a duke or something from like the off-cut of the royal family. They have these big palaces, so they'll have their big house, and then they'll have like a winter garden over here, and then over here they'll have like a summer pavilion with like a swimming pool, big walkway through or something. Maybe look into that. Maybe turn this entire area up here into a big estate ground. Ooh, you know what? This area, I'm getting magical forest vibes from it. Maybe you could turn this into like either a mush magical forest land, or into like a magical fairy forest land using the mermaid and the celestial eyes. You could have like a nice moon crescent lake in the middle, maybe a heart lake somewhere over here, and then just have like little forest tracks. Ooh, I'm getting graveyard vibes. I don't know why. This little area here would be so cute as a little graveyard. You could do it. I believe in you. You have a big boy rock. Oh, you have to do something there. Maybe maybe a pirate area, maybe a sailor's area, maybe a navigation port, maybe a stargazing area. Those big boy rocks. I want one so badly. Lighthouses are always good on peninsulas. Wow, that is a big boy log bridge. Struggling to find an empty area. This is good. Huh. Secret beach, secret beach. Alright, so this area I would consider empty. First of all, you probably need a path. Second of all, you could do something interesting here. Maybe, let me think. What would I do here? Maybe you could make this into like a little mail sorting facility. I'm gonna consider this area also empty because I feel like this is just a little orchard you've put down once and forgotten about. But maybe consider doing like a mail room, because this is like maybe where the shipping comes in. You know, the big shipping crates like red, but also maybe the postman. You know, so you could have like a little mail sorting area here. You could move mailboxes down here. I don't know if you use your mailbox a lot, but you could do that. You could also, oh, you've got this area here. I don't This feels a little higgledy-piggledy, so I'm going to assume that's also not part of the design. But yeah, you could have like a little mail office, you know, like some desks and whatnot, and then like a sorting facility. Use the stacked paper and the documents to make it look like mail. The lost item, the bag especially, cardboard boxes, all that kind of stuff. Turn this into like a little mail room area. So this is another interesting area. This area I would consider complete. However, how do you get here? Where's the entrance? I mean, this is obviously the entrance because you walk in here. Through where? So I would consider adding a pathway through here. Maybe pushing back some of these, oh, it's a dream address. Pushing back some of these trees or adding a bridge in from down there. All right, so you got this little area behind the museum. Maybe that's like the museum, what do you call it? Cantina? You could add like a little side pathway here. I know you've got these blue flowers. This free DIY station could be moved and you could push the decorations down into this area more, and that way if you add a pathway up here you wouldn't feel like you're losing out on this beauty that you've created. These money trees were actually, shut up phone, an interesting decor choice. You could put all your money trees around the museum. What the hell are you filming down here? You just walk straight into there. Alright. PG. Oh, you got Saga. Oh, this is so cute. I don't know how cutesy you want to get, but maybe consider turning this into a heart lake and making this like cutesy sitting, reading, fishing spot. You could add in some chairs over here. You could even move maybe this villager's house just over to here a bit and then have her like little garden area back here. You could move the house back and then have her little sitting garden area, but I feel like that then feels more like a public area rather than this villager's private area. So you could even add in some like fencing and whatnot here. I see you're going for like a little like housing district essentially. I would consider, yeah, building this area out, maybe taking a look at this villager kid and thinking, okay, kid, I don't know what villager type he is, but maybe he's a lazy. Okay, well then this is, maybe he's got a pool over here, maybe he's got like some relaxing things, maybe he's got like a little brick area over here with like pool table or something, and like building off that. And then maybe this person's a jock, so they've got like all the workout stuff around them. It's such basic things, but it makes an area feel logical. Oh, cute. I would consider building this area. Oh, I didn't realize it was making the candles flash. Building this area out and even having the tables over here as well. Maybe you can have like the group table over here and then maybe like individual seating table here, maybe one back here, and then just building like a walkway through here with pathing. Oh, critter camp. I love this idea. King Hermit. That's amazing. Definitely keep building upon this. You could have like a full-on flick area on your island. This bit of terraforming feels a bit pointless. So maybe consider cutting this part of the river, this part of the land off and having the river come more through here. And then that means that this area is a bit more stocky. I mean, you could have a walkway through to here and then maybe try get an area in here. Maybe pull back this terraforming and have more of a like secret area here, and then this is just a walkway. Yeah, I just consider fiddling around with your terraforming here. I just don't feel like this area is functionable. Alright, so I am on another island. This is Violina's Island. Okay, well, wow, this first area is beautiful. Stunning. However, it seems to be the only area that's started. Problem is, I mean, there's too much possibility on the rest of your island for me to critique your empty spaces, because it's really your whole island. What I'm trying to say is, I could run through a list of things you could do on your island and miss every single suggestion, because I don't have a sense of anything that you're trying to achieve, because it's just everything. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is keep up the good job. Keep decorating. You don't need advice, you need a plan. I would suggest getting a layout of your island. Where do you want your ables? Where do you want your shops? Where do you want your houses? Do you want all your houses together or do you want them separate? By the way, nice color scheme going on here. I feel like I'm just, there's something I can't, one of these things is not like the others. And I can't put my finger on it. But I would suggest looking into how do you want your houses laid out. Do you want them laid out like this, with them in a row? Like looking into how your secret beach is accessible. I love what you've done with Ables and Nooks. I love that there's the river surrounding it, and I love that it's got the terraformed area up the top in the corner, and then that leads out there. Maybe you consider swapping your campsite and your museum. Yeah, just playing around with that. Alright, so I am on Angel Gaming's island. I'm getting a sense of order from this island. I feel like you like things very lined up, very logical. Like, look at this. Its paths are very straight lines. I would consider going over your island and laying down your boulevards. I would consider removing some of your boulevards, like this area here, the bridge coming off, and then the terraforming's one line over. Demoing this bridge and dropping it one over and having these straight boulevards. These villager houses make sense. However, I would try and spread them out a little bit. Give them yards, you know, design in between them. Maybe put this house right over here up against this wall. Maybe drop this house back a bit and do it here. Put that last house here. And then you've got the 3 houses, and it can be a little cul-de-sac. Or if you still want them in a straight line, maybe just move this house over here and then make this area their communal garden, or maybe up here a communal garden for the houses, so that you've got something to put there. You've got to put something there. Why not make a communal garden for them? Again, things like this with this boulevard, like this line here leading up to this line here, this line straight down, this line coming along like this. You need to put something here to make it logical that this doesn't just connect straight down to this and this just come over more. So I would consider building something into here, or maybe moving your Ables over to here and having a little communal garden for your Ables here. Moving this further along the river to here, connection point to the houses in nearer the middle of the housing, but also make this corner less of like a lightning bolt. So you're extending the boulevard, but you're also making it more of a logical line. It is easier to decorate areas if you just can give the villagers their own garden. That fills up a lot of your island right there. If you don't know what to do on your island and all your villager houses are right next to each other, try spreading them out and giving, even if it's just, you know, taking this house and putting it here, and then having, you know, this person has this whole area here as their garden, and then the person in the middle here has an area here that's their garden, and then this person has this area which is their garden. Gives you something to do. Oh. And an icy dress. Alright, I am in costume already, but let's... Christmas Elsa. Puppy! Puppy! So you seem to be a bit on the Christmassy bandwagon. I do love this daisy path. If you're feeling like it bit samey, maybe consider putting in some bushes and whatnot. Maybe consider putting in some fencing, some items, breaking it up a bit, but I really like it. I love this cafe. It's very cute. Cute, 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 cute. Hello. Alright, so one thing I talked about on other people's islands is giving your villagers some space to have their own gardens, to give you something to design in their areas, so that you've got something to put in your, you know, you're looking for things to fill up your island. Why not give your villagers gardens? These are good. I mean, this is definitely a good start. I would consider dropping this pathway down a bit and giving them more of a garden space in the front of their house. And just because I don't feel like you're gonna have a lot that you can drop in here, you might be able to drop like one item. I'm so used to Minecraft where you can just like point with your cursor, like wag things in that general direction, and now I've got to... Alright, but yeah, you could put like maybe down like a sofa and then like an item over here, and then it's going to start feeling a bit crowded. But if you drop this walkway back here, you can add add in so much extra stuff in just this little area here. Even if your pathway is just here where I'm walking, that gives you so much extra. This could be a cute little, like a Zen garden, but like a flower Zen garden, you know what I mean? Like a greenhouse, like a rose garden, that's it. That's what I'm looking for, rose garden. That'd be so cute. This area, right near your museum and resident service, I feel like it's begging to be turned into like a market. This is giving me market vibes. Stop cheersing. I would consider putting in a lot of these stalls and adding in some like boxes that makes it look like, you know, people are unpacking things. I would really look into turning this into a market. You can have like a line of stalls here, so it's like a little, and then this is a walkway around in this area. So you've got like a figure of 8 essentially is what I'm trying to say. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I just feel like this would be a great market. You're so cute. Alright, so we are on Peachy Cheeks Island, Ravenclaw. Oh, I like this area. I'm feeling vibes from there. It's so cute. Look at you. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good garden. This is a good randomization garden. I love that you've used the umbrella back here. And here, this nice umbrella. I didn't even notice those. You got this little hay bed. Perfect. Love it. Great use. Ooh, I like this. I loved that mushroom start. Why not continue it? Why not have a little red mushroom forest all through here? And then move this book area maybe a little more in. So it's like a little hidden book area that you've got to like walk through the forest to get to kind of thing. I'd love that. That'd be amazing. And this area, I'm picking up spa vibes. I don't know why. I feel like this is such a cute little area. You could extend it out and have like a little like lost spring kind of vibe going on. I also dislike how you can't turn the houses on their side, because to get in the front door of this house, you've got to essentially walk past the entire house and around to get in. I dislike that. I wish you could turn houses on their side. There's some areas where I'm feeling the vibe very strong on your island, and then there's just areas like this where it's like, how did all these how did this happen, Peachy? How? What were you doing that led you to just drop custom design sounds so willy-nilly? I want to know, was there another island on this island before this island? Also, I love this terraforming. Good job on this. This is a good terraforming. Oh, I love the feel of this like red to white like flower. I don't know, I'm liking that. I'm feeling like a little greenhouse or flower garden would look so cute over there. By the way, you're doing a good job on this pathing. I would maybe fill it out a bit more, but you're doing good. I like this bench on the pathing. That's so cute. Oh. No. What? I didn't mean to do that. I'm a fucking idiot. Well, shoot, I'm an egg, aren't I? Yeah, I wanted to be on that island, but I'm a potato brain. Alright, don't go back home. Stay on this island. Alright, so we are on King Jimmy the Beast's island. Looks cute, looks done. Ooh, party central down here. Ooh la la. I like the idea you've got here with the clothing dance party kind of thing. Love it, love it. How? Okay, interesting. Interesting. A little surf shop down here would be so cute. You've already got that started there. I love this. Alright, interesting. Oh, lucky, I'm so sorry. Maybe consider making like a little orchard. One of each tree. You could have a little like winding pathway through and just have like one of each tree. Some little decorative items in between them. Little cafe. Oh, is that Stitches? No, it's the other one. I love that you've got absolutely tiled outside their houses. Ooh, I'm feeling book nook. Raymond is a study nerd, and I feel like he would appreciate having a little book nook here. The custom designs. Well, first of all, you need to put the pathing here. And then this area in here could be just like a little like sit down, relaxing area. Oh, a little soccer field. Why can't we kick balls, Nintendo? I'm liking this. I'd put in a little like flower decorative seating picnic maybe. Like a little picnic blanket here, some flowers, a cup of tea, and sit down and look at the waterfall kind of thing. Surely Lolly deserves a little bit of her own garden. Maybe you could pop her house back here and then she can have a little garden out front here. Oh, little fueling station. You can continue this star theme down here by having a little like telescope area, a little like stargazing spot that's more of the actual practical stargazing, as in like a telescope. Just like imagine if you were someone and you were like, I'm gonna go map out stars or something, and you come down here, it's the middle of the night, you want like a little place to sit and you want to like have your little notebook to record things and a little cup of tea because you're cold, it's a night out, that kind of thing. Maybe a romantic stargazing area with like a picnic blanket and stuff. I'm not sure what I put here. Maybe a kid's playground? You could put in a little kid's playground here. I mean, it's near Stitch's house, why not? Just like, you know, one of those rocky ride-on toys. Oh, I'm loving this. Where can I get in? Please and thank you. Oh, I love this. This area is fantastic. Wow, you've really outdone yourself. Maybe down here could be like a flea market. I don't know, I'm getting like antique-y vibes here. So maybe this could be like a little flea market area. Oh, that's so cute. I love the mouth. I feel like you've got a little area of presents over there. Maybe another little area just full of like a Christmas tree and some presents here. It's Stitch's house, you know, he's a toy. Go for that toy theme. Mabel's face. Pedro. I love how enthusiastic you are about your villages, and you've got some top tier villages. Or maybe consider putting your campsite back here. You could have the campground here. This can be like a cooking area, and then this can be the relaxation area. Ooh, I'm getting corn maze vibes. Why not make a little like cornfield maze here? Ooh, I like it. Ooh, a wedding area maybe? I'm not sure. Ice Palace. Wowzers. My gosh. Alright, so I am now on Kit's Island. We'll figure that one out. Anyway, it is Japanese themed, and I'm just gonna run around and see what I can pick up on the vibe, and then start suggesting things, or suggesting things before I even know what I'm talking about. This area is so cute. Oh, Totoro! Okay. This area, very cute. Oh, I love this tree line here to like segregate it from, like, not segregate it, separate it from the rest of the island. Very nice. Good use. This terraforming, amazing. Love it. Why does Nintendo insist on putting the peninsula so, like, what am I gonna do with this? Hello? Oh no, sorry, I take that back. Your campsite was amazing. Never mind, don't eat grass. Cute, you should go in hard on this. Little spa area here, so beautiful. Little pavilion up here. Why are the jail bars around the swing set? What did that do? What did it do? Oh my god. Oh, I love this area. I feel like having a villager house here is a detriment to this area. I feel like this should be a little parkland. Like a little clearing, put some trees around, like put a tree line here and a tree line back here. And like have like a walk pathway from, I'm guessing, this bridge, yes, all the way along here, little walking pathway into here, and then all in here is like playground, park area. Maybe you can have the villager houses, but I'm feeling parkland. Especially in here. I feel like this area is definitely parkland, maybe villager houses along here. I feel like you could fit in another house. And maybe move that villager house over here and have this be like a little communal parkland. Oh golly. Oh my gosh, this pathing gave me a fright. Not like scared, but like it just was like, whoa, that's intense. Sorry, by the way, we are on Randy Brooks Island. Oh. I honestly keep it. That's amazing. I love this. Maybe a telescope or something up here. It's so cute. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. Anyone who's making a Christmas tree farm, this is a genius idea. Spot on. Maybe make this into a bit more of a pavilion. You can add some like fencing along here with some like tourist telescopes, maybe some seating. We don't have any rivers, so maybe consider putting those in. Maybe consider moving around your these things to spread out, because the back of your island is very empty of these buildings, which is not always the worst. My island doesn't have a lot of these buildings at the back. I mean, obviously you can't, you know. Also, your secret beach doesn't have a pathway, so I'd consider putting that in. Oh, maybe consider putting in some art and statues in this area, just to spruce it up a bit. It's a park, you know, it's an amusement park, so, you know, if you're at the back of the amusement park, there's still cafes, restaurants, all that kind of stuff near and around you, and things like, say if Disney did have an island, an Animal Crossing island, they'd probably want the shops and the museums and all those kind of things as destinations on the island. So that'd be things that like are maybe a little further out and harder to get to. I'd consider joining these. Like you've got the airs here, but I'd consider joining it up so it's all one solid terraform. And second of all, you're missing out on an opportunity to have it be your entrance, rather than having this, which I'd still like. Maybe consider having people walk in. Maybe keep this, but instead of your museum, maybe have the Mickey Mouse over there made out of water. And that way you can, you know, have that grandiose entrance. Also, consider putting down boulevards. And by boulevards, I'm talking thick pathways. Similar to what you've got here, but maybe not quite as wide. Maybe like a 3 wide, and having like fencing along the edge with every now and then like there's like a lantern, like a street light, and then there's a rubbish bin, and then there's, you know, a popcorn machine. Those kind of things will really sell the Disney experience. So I'd recommend doing that. And maybe making a big plaza around this area. Like you step down here and it's like plaza. So I forgot to film an outro for this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found something useful in here, whether it was your island or someone else's. If you want me to give you some building advice, please fill out my DA form down below. And please check this video a like. It helps boost the video and boost the channel. I hope you guys are having a good one. Ka kite.